Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a Monday Minecraft livestream. First up, a small apology. I have some background noise. The dryer is on. I do try and do washing and drying when I'm not streaming, but sometimes it can't be helped. We need something washing or we need something drying. So if you hear some bumping, clonking and groaning, that's probably the dryer, or some beeping. That will be that as well. But hello and welcome. Hi Brandon, how are you doing? I can see we didn't do a countdown today. We don't always do a countdown. I don't know whether it's best, but certainly on these lunchtime streams, there's a lot less time for that sort of thing to have a countdown. It just means that once we get the stream going, I might not be 100% like in game and rolling. Brandon's, you're existing. Well, that doesn't sound great, but I hope you're doing good anyway. I hope you're doing good. I'm just getting my touch portal all up and rolling. It wants my password. Of course it wants my password. It's just inconveniently asking me everything, and we've got the things on. That's all muted. Yeah, we're all good to go. Apart from the fact I ain't got the game fully open yet. I'll be right back, folks. Oh, there's no lift. There's no lift. There's no lift. Oh, that was so close to pulling up. So close. Oh, and it's, I was going to say it's still in one piece. The core. The core's still in. Yes, so we're going to have a very quick break. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll probably hide down my hole. Yeah, we'll hide down my hole while I'm on. I shouldn't have pressed forward while I was going down my hole. Here we go. That didn't go great. Right, we'll release the animals and pop smoke. There we go, folks. I just had a quick call to answer, and we're gonna crack on. Your bus. You are a bus? No, you're on a bus. You're in a bus, and you can't listen. Well, that sucks. But hopefully, this will be good to watch anyway. You like the new panorama? Oh, hang on a minute. Why am I underwater? That's not good. Spawning. Oh, fish went underwater. Right, folks. So today we are starting part 1 of the slime farm. Here behind me we have an area, and if we turn on the chunk grids, we have an area which is 2x2. So 4 chunk grids. I can even fly, I think. Come on. There we go. And there's the Guardian farm and the temple that's near my base. And this is where I have got some chunks, and they are, I believe, 4 slime chunks. Now I do need to double check that, but I'll do that off stream. And one of the things I need to do is get rid of the water. Now I'm not going to do all of that on stream, but we're going to do various different things towards trying to get this sorted out and done. Something tells me this stream is going to be a lot of water clearing. We're going to do some water clearing. Now I have a little kind of outpost thing over here. There was just a natural island. Oh, that's something else as well, right? Since this series began, the version of the game's changed, and we're now in 1.17, which means there's new things in the game. And whilst I've been getting ready for this live stream, I've managed to come across a few different things. So I've collected a few different bits and bobs. While I know there was some drowned chasing me, I got some nautilus shells, but I found some glow squids and got some glow squid ink, which is fantastic. And also I found a couple of moss blocks, which is also very good as well, along with a load of other rubbish. So That's kind of like the stuff I've found whilst I've been working on this. The vanilla way of seeing slime chunks would be nice. Yeah, like detecting, like a slime chunk detector. I've got loads of sand here, so that's not a problem. And I also have a load of sponge, which is why last live stream, last episode, we went sponge hunting. So I've added that sponge to my existing collection, and we are, I think, pretty much ready to crack on with that. So we don't need all. Well, we're gonna just pick up all these different bits and bobs. This redstone, and I'm going to take a load of sand, and we're going to try and finish a bit of this off. Here we go. BG, hello, welcome. Quark has a thing where you can see if you right-click a small slime with a bucket, you get a slime in a bucket, and if it bounces whenever you're in a chunk. Yeah, something like that would be really cool. But as far as I'm aware, from what I can tell, these are. Maybe we need to dig out some caves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little redstone device. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can remember how to do this. And this is how I've actually placed most of this sand already. So what we do is we have a torch, and that torch below a block will strongly power this block, which means we get a redstone output over here. Now all we need to do is somehow get that redstone output into a piston, and then it will push it along, and we've basically got ourselves a sand deployer. I guess using a repeater, like not a repeater, a comparator there. No, that doesn't look like. Maybe if we have like, oh, I know. We'll put the block here, the comparator there, then the redstone here like this. Sure. All right, we'll put another block there. There we go. So we've got a little kind of fast ticking machine here. And it doesn't take too long to build once I remember how to do it. And I can just stand here and... oh, there we go. The easy way to do it, hey folks. The weird thing is we're not actually getting sound from the game. I'm getting it in my headset, but I'm not getting it in stream. So let me just check this. Put the sound up. Sound up in game. Back to kind of normalish. No, it's not coming through on stream. OBS, why have you been silly? Oh, there we go. It's that situation where OBS changes back to the default sound device but doesn't actually show it as changed. There you go. That's probably almost too loud now because of the piston being noisy, but at least we've got some sound, eh? We could always just reduce it like this. There we are, we fixed it. Vindis, hello, watching on Twitch, welcome. So I've found that doing this method here is actually a really quick way of doing it. All you have to do is put the sand on top of that torch, and it just absolutely eats through your sand, and it means you don't have to swim through the water and all that sort of thing. And yes, you do have to rebuild the redstone contraption, but it is super quick and easy to do so. You see, we've already gone through 2 stacks, and we're doing quite well. Now from here we can still see the Guardian farm, which is nice. It's night time though, which is not good. I didn't bring a bed with me, but in this Let's Play, by the way, if you're confused or if you're new, this is my single player survival series. So on my YouTube channel there is a playlist for this series, and also on my website there's a link to the playlists. And I've got it in the title. This is episode 38. So we've got some episodes doing time lapses, we've got some episodes doing adventuring, some doing redstone, some doing all sorts of things, builds, and yeah, lots of different stuff. So we're not going to spend the entire live stream doing this sand, but I wanted to get some of it done because I think it's a very nice way of doing it. And all you have to do is just come along here and take the top off. I mean, you could build the contraption one lower down, but then I think that makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure. Looking at this, we're not going to reach all the way. We're getting creepers spawning. But you may have noticed that I've actually built this thing a few blocks away from the outside. And that's to help with pack spawning, so hopefully we'll be able to have it all sorted out. I do want to go underground and see what is down there, though. So maybe we'll do that. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more stack quickly. Oh, I just realised I can't do it there. You can do it here, I think. You might be able to get this to work quicker, because I think this is a 1-tick pulse, but you can pretty much 0-tick it. You'll try and catch up with the stream in an hour. Okay, bye for now. Take care. You can always catch up on my YouTube channel. There we go. So there, that's another stack done already, which is it's a nice way of doing it. And we've got so much sand because we've got a sand duper. Let's turn those chunk borders off. We don't need them. Ugh. Right. I don't know why I've got a load of... Oh, yeah. Put the cobble and the redstone bits back and dump a load of the sand. Right. This is why I've got loads of Nautilus shells. I've just been constantly visited by these little guys. I did light up the island. And this portal's new. So this portal actually doesn't link in with the rest of my nether network. The only reason it's here is so I can nip in and do the sponges. So when we come round to doing the sponge... Is that wet? No, it's not wet. So if I just put it in the water... It becomes wet sponge. I might have to go and get my hoe. And then I'll be able to just do all those sponges, get rid of as much possible, hoe it out, leg it into the nether. We've got a little ledge here that I found. You can see just over there. That's the other side of the Guardian farm that we could see in the distance before. And you can see that that is linked up to the nether network. There's a tube there. But we can just do that. Pick it back up, and now it's dry sponge. So that'll be a nice easy way to dry out all the sponge, and we've got a little nether connection there to do it. So I think the sand's nearly done. We might come back to that if we've got time. I want to go underneath and see what I can find. So I think I've got all the equipment I would need to go down there. So let's just kind of... Let's just do a nosedive into the centre and just have a look, see what's underground, because I haven't actually been underground down here yet. So if we come down into the water, I guess we need to look for some caves or something. Ideally. There's the wall. You can see that for parts of the wall I've been using gravel. Okay, there's no like easy cave or anything here. So I think what we might do is just dig down and see what we can find. So here we go. Just a breath of air. Let's find out. Sixer says, love the sound of the sponge driving in the nether. I do as well. Drying in the nether, sorry. Okay, so we hit stone there. It's very dark and difficult to see. I do have torches, but until... Oh, here we go. We've hit a cave system. So I guess I'm going to temporarily block that up. Let's put the torches in our offhand. Okay, so there is something down here. I should have brought more torches. I don't have any wood. I will just pick up a little bit of coal. Just in case. And of course, the new gold. Oh, I've got a silk touch pick on me. Why am I carrying my silk touch pick? Never mind. So this does go down quite a way. Let's do a little bit of exploration down here. Oh, okay. So that was the bottom there. But I can hear zombies and stuff. Oh, let's take that out. And according to my ears, it sounds this way. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of more cave system in this direction. I'm not sure if it's above me. No. Certainly something around here. Brandon says, I don't use sponge often because of how Minecraft water physics works. I find it very useful, actually. You just got to know like how to use it. You have. Yeah, it certainly seems like there's a cave around here somewhere. But exactly where that cave is, I'm not sure. Let's do an up here. Oh, there you are, look. Oh, my goodness. Let's go a different way to that. So I guess if we staircase here, we might get to that cave. Just investigating what's going on. If the area you're draining is bigger than the area it clears, it will just fill up again. True, that's why you use the right things in the right way to do it. Oh my goodness, I'm on fire. Golden boots, creeper, zombie. So that's the only thing with having a fire aspect on your sword. I've got really good enchantments on this. I forgot how good it was. Sharpness 4, knockback, unbreaking, sweeping edge, fire aspect, mending and looting. That is absolutely top-notch sword. I like the combination of fire aspect and knockback. Those two things go well together. So let's nip up here and oh my goodness. The only thing is that when you're fighting ranged enemies, I've got my last torch now. When you're fighting ranged enemies like the skeleton, knockback is not the best. Okay, so it looks, oh my goodness, massive lava pit. There's a big-ish cave system down here. Brandon's not a fan of knockback. Is that for the same reason? The bat just killed itself. It's like when you're trying to fight things, like it fights it and knocks it back out the way. I think it works well with, especially with flame. Yeah, there's a bone. Okay, so there is a cave system down here. And it's not too bad. I don't think there's anything really this way. Oh, I can't remember where I came in. Here? Nope. Here? Yep. Let's leave that stuff there. I guess we could go and light it up a bit more. Knockback is great for creepers. That is true. Knockback is definitely good for creepers. So I think what we'll do, now we've had a little bit of an explore down there, is we'll finish this bit of the perimeter and then work out what we're going to do next. So let's just grab a little bit more sand. There you are. Have we got any room in my found this recently stuff chest? There we have, yes. Let's get rid of all these bits and bobs. I mean, I don't need the iron ore. I've got an iron farm. I don't need the gold ore. I've got a gold farm. The only thing that I haven't really got is any decent source of fuel. I haven't got a kelp farm here, and I've never built a kelp farm in one of my single-player survival series. But I have done a kelp farm in the Last Days server that we ran. So I do know how to do one now, which I didn't before that. I actually tried building a kelp farm on this server. Oh, there we are. I wonder if I can dual click? No. That did not work. I just thought I'd do that as an experiment and it was a nope. Do a lava farm. I suppose I could do a lava farm. The only problem with the lava farm, it would have to be quite big. Although, yeah, see, lava farms, again, the same as kelp, require somebody to be part of it. Like, you have to have a manual action in there somewhere. I'm not quite sure how far this is going to go, actually. We might, because it's going to push 12 from here. Is it 12 or 15? It's 12, isn't it? Yeah, silly me. So there we go. That's, oh, no, we've still got some more to go. When this system locks up, we know that we've reached push limit. There you go. I knew it was coming soon. So how far are we towards the end? You see, look, we're quite close to the end here. So, I mean, you could... This is like the other way of doing it. It's... No, I didn't mean to do that. It's not as fast. It's relatively quick. Where do you need the manual action from the lava farm? So for a lava farm, the basic principle is taking water... You put a lava source above some dripstone and let it drip into a cauldron. Okay, the manual action is that you have to get that out of the cauldron with a bucket in your hand. So you use a hand bucket to get that lava out of the cauldron, and then you've got to then put that lava bucket into the smelting system. I don't think you can use a dispenser. Can you? Are you thinking modded Minecraft, Brandon? I'm going to check this out. 24 cauldrons and take them whenever you need them, which is not too often. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with kelp, you still need to turn the kelp into kelp blocks. So again, with that fuel source, there's a manual action. But if you can get if you can get lava out of a cauldron, then maybe it might be worth it. Okay, let's find out. Let's test this. So there's a dispenser. Let's grab that. Let's get some iron. Make a cauldron, which I don't think I've ever done in this series before. Pop the dispenser against the cauldron. There we go. We got buckets nearby. We should have loads of buckets. Oh look, lava buckets. So if I put buckets in here and I put lava in there. Good. That didn't flow all over the place. And then I use a button. Here we go. Button. Now all it does is dispense the bucket into the lava. And we lost a bucket. So it appears, Brandon, you are either incorrect completely, or that you're thinking about modded Minecraft. Because your theory didn't pan out there. Unless I'm doing something wrong? I don't think I'm doing something wrong. Dispenser, facing cauldron, lava in cauldron, power, bucket. Yeah, I just got the empty bucket there. So it does appear that either you was thinking about modded or you were misinformed or something, Brandon. It has to be a manual collection. Yeah, you can do it AFK. I've seen Mumbo do it AFK on the recent Hermitcraft season. Is it season 8 that they're on at the moment? So I have seen it done. I know you can AFK it. I don't think you can AFK the kelp block creation. Not without like a macro or something. Oops. Ah! There we go. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to fall into the water. The thing is though, is that doing it like this is actually relatively quick. I'd be interested to see which one's the quickest method. Now what we're going to do, and we're not going to do it in this live stream, because in this live stream it's a bit like we're talking about what's going to happen, I'm showing you the different bits and bobs, and then what we'll do is we'll start the next live stream with me almost finished taking the water out, and we'll take the last bits out. We don't want to spend an entire live stream just placing sand and digging water out. But what we're going to do is we're going to do strips across this area. So we'll have an area, we'll do walls that go all the way down. So it becomes like a stripped box. And in that stripped box, then you can place the sponges and the water doesn't then flow back like Brandon was talking about. I don't know exactly we're going to do those strips, but I will do them. Let's take all these bits back. Pop. Which is how the sponges will help. So it's like a lot of setup, but then works out to be very good and very quick. So hopefully we can drain this down. Then I've got to dig the bottom out. So that's going to be a time lapse or something. I just noticed that isn't sand. That's cobblestone, which is bad. But there we go. There's the perimeter done. So what we'll do is we'll do the strips maybe every 5 or something like that, and then we'll just dive in there and just go up and down, placing sponge until we get to the bottom, which will be good. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so that's the perimeter done. Ideally, it'd be nice to dig out under there so that we can try and find some slimes. But let's put this back for now. Golden jetty. Is that a flex? I think it is. Having a golden jetty. Right, put all those useful bits back for later. We've got all these little bits here. Do we have any wood in our box? Because if we've got some wood, we could always... Yeah, there is some wood there. We can go back. You kidding me? I don't have a crafting bench here. It's alright. I'll make one. There we go. Sticks. And then I accidentally made 14 buttons. That's fine. Toolbox? What's in my toolbox? Okay, so there's my other pick. So I should be able to then get the coal. There we go. So yeah, at the moment, I'm thinking kelp might be like my source of fuel. But I'm not 100% sold on that yet. Where's the... Oh, I was going to say, where's the crafting bench? And it's in my inventory. I don't think we actually need it, though. We did all the crafting... Oh, look, I've got 8 crafting benches in my toolbox as well. Ridiculous. Okay, now we've got 64 torches. That's much better. That's much better. Okay, cool. Let's pop those back in here. And I guess do a little bit of exploring. A bit more exploring. And a bit of digging out so that we can hopefully confirm that there's some slimes down there. That'd be nice. So, hello dolphins. So where's this hole? There's my hole. Looks like the light is still shining through from my hole as well. So let's go... It was this way, wasn't it, into the cave network? Let's put them in my offhand. It would be very annoying if it turned out that these were not slime chunks. But I think if we just do a bit of exploring... Ah! I was not prepared for that. I'm going to water bucket this lava though. There we go, that's got a good deal of it. We'll pick up a bit more coal in case we need it later. Probably won't need a lot. There's a ledge here. This looks like a good ledge to lay some water down on. Fantastic. Let's go this way. See what we can find. Is it a dead end? Yeah, with some redstone down there, but I don't really care for the redstone at the minute. Move your beacon. Yes, I will definitely move my beacon. Oh, there's some diamonds down there. We'll check that out in a minute. I will definitely move my beacon when it comes to actually digging this thing out properly. Definitely right about dispensers placing buckets and removing them. Same with bottles. They do that with water and they might do it with lava, but they don't do it with cauldrons, Brandon. I just tried it. So, let's just put one down here. So there's more lava down there. I don't know why I'm so scared of lava these days, because I'm wearing full netherite. I suppose I could lose my elytra. There's lava all over around here. Hello. There we go. It is lava level though. There's a lot of little tunnels, a lot of dead ends. Yeah, you're talking about raw. So yeah, raw lava and raw water, yes, but nothing to do with cauldrons. We don't want to explore too far. I think might jump down there now. Yep. Plop. Okay, so dead end there. We're probably going to have to dig all this obsidian out. Which is fine, because we could do with a bit of obsidian. We don't have any sort of obsidian farm. There we go. So this isn't actually the same lava pool that we saw from the other side. And I've got to get up here somehow. And I'm not going to use coal ore to do it, because I kind of want to keep that just in case. Still hearing quite a lot of mobs. This cave system does seem to grow quite a lot. Just creepers exploding all over the place. There is more diamonds, which is always nice because I do not have any sort of diamond farm or anything like that. Perfect. Oops, no. Right, let's see. How many diamonds do you reckon we're going to get here? This is my silk touch one. So I will... This looks like it's been exposed, so... Are you kidding? It's just a one blocker. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Never mind. Let's get the chest out. Let's get the toolbox out. Mojang really need to sort out the inventory problems in this game. One diamond with fortune 3. Never mind. How does slime spawn now that bedrock is below 64? Well, it will be. I don't know actually, Brandon. I don't know what the difference is. One might say you need to manage your inventory better. There are just way too many blocks and way too many things that you need to keep with you these days for it to be effective in the same way that it is. We need things like either enchanted shulkers or backpacks or something. Ooh, did the fire kill that or did the skeleton kill that? The fire killed it. Okay, because I was going to say if the skeleton shot it, we'd have got a record. My health is a little bit low at the minute. Okay. Nom 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 time. Don't think there's really much down here. Yep, another dead end. So there is a cave system down here, but it doesn't really seem to be that expansive. It doesn't go up there or anything like that. Goes down there, but we've been that way, been that way, been that way. This is the area we haven't done yet. Bit more water. I'm going to go down there now, I think. Yeah. Got him. Just a little bit of lava over here. There is something over there that looks like it could be a ravine, but I'm not 100% sure. Right, let's dig around. Oh! That's it. That's why you dig around them. We'll take that with us, rather than doing it down here. So let's have a look up here. What's the situation? A lot of lava. Oh, it's not a ravine, it's just a cave. So in theory, I should be able to get up close like this. Redivert the lava, maybe? No, it shot me through the lava. That's annoying. And then he walks into the lava. There we go. Sorted. Oh, Enderman. Got to be careful about that. Don't really want to get into an Enderman fight, even though I've got good armour. Trying to look around the cave without looking at an Enderman. Okay, I was just saying how this is not very expansive. But actually, yeah, it is. There's all sorts of corners and bits and bobs. I thought I heard a drowned then, but that doesn't make any sense. Does this go back round to where we were? Yes, it does. I don't think we'll need to light up the cave system to get a half-decent spawner system going. Hang on, we came from that way. This is the way we go back, I think. There's the Enderman. You know, I just say that it might be expansive and I just come to like 3 dead ends. So there we go. Maybe an underwater aquifer. Maybe. Might well be. Right then, let's get out of... which way's out? Ooh. Look at that. Okay, so where did we come up? That's going to be something that's interesting. How close... Oh, there's our wall. So when we finished, we were this far away, which is not that far. We have been investigating underneath. Didn't see any slimes, though, which is a little bit concerning. Well, actually, it's quite concerning that we didn't find any slimes. But never mind. Okay, what's the next thing we need to... I tell you what, let's do one of the things and then put the sponge in. And like here I am with like arrows stuck in me. This one's nearly empty, so I'm going to put all my like looty bits in there. There we go. We'll take the sand with us here, and it shouldn't take long using this redstone method. Should we use the redstone method? No, we'll use the other method. We'll use the placing method. I don't know how much sand we'll need to do it, but let's do one level, one layer. And I think 5 should be thin enough, I think. Or at least wherever this pillar is. I think that'll do. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So if I just kind of gently move the mouse backwards and forwards along here, you can almost place 3 very quickly. I'm not sure if this is quicker or not. Because look, we've got to go all the way across this, and I've only just done 1. Then again, that's not too bad actually, just doing 1 at that speed. You just gently move the mouse backwards and forwards. I'm not sure whether doing this or the redstone way is quicker. I'm definitely going to time it though, so we can find out which one is. I feel like this way is quicker actually than the redstone. Redstone is definitely easier because you just stand in one place and place it. But I'm not sure. Did you hear about the creeper party? It was a blast. Lovely. The redstone is less effort, yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully this is not so wide that the sponge can't deal with it. We'll do this as like a test, and if it's the wrong width, then I'll be able to adjust it. But there we go. So that's that filled up to there. I think we've got plenty of sand, that's for sure. Now you have to watch this because sometimes there could be something on the seabed which breaks the sand, and you stood here for ages placing it and it never comes up to the surface, and you notice sand starting to float around you, which is not very useful at all. Let's take that one off there. So when I started laying these, I was doing it in the water like this, which felt really quick, you know, because you're placing several quite quickly in a line until you get near the top, and then you just keep going. But you're constantly having to bob up and down with the mouse and the keyboard. It's certainly not the easiest way of doing it. It might be the fastest way of doing it. I mean, that feels even faster than the other one. And then you have to come up for air, which I guess isn't too bad, but there we go. So recently we had Minecraft Live, where they announced various different things. If you're interested to know what I thought about the event and the things that were announced in it, I have a vlog on my second channel. So check out the link to my second channel. It's on the website, masterhellish.net. And you can go over to my vlogs channel and see what I thought of that. It's I think it's the last video that's on that channel, actually, so it should be very easy to see and find. Right, we are nearly... Well, we're about a third of the way through. I'm really interested to see how well these sponges work. Because I've never done this with sponges. In fact, I don't think I've ever drained a large area of water before. I've done relatively small areas before, but I don't think I've done large areas. So this will be interesting for me. I've seen other people do it, of course. I've seen other people do it. I've seen people in my community do it. I've seen YouTubers do it, but I've never done it myself, which is always nice to try something new and experience something for the first time. I'm glad I brought the extra... Oh, no, they're torches. The extra sand with me. So like I said, I have actually got a sand farm. It uses the end portal to dupe it, which is... There's no real legitimate way to obtain sand, apart from like mining out deserts. And I've said this on this series before. It's just like, it doesn't seem sustainable for large projects to just keep mining out massive parts of the desert. It doesn't make sense. If there was a way to make... I mean, I think you can make gravel. Or at least trade for gravel or something. I think you can trade with the wandering trader for sand. But again, that's not viable. Brandon says, I emptied the seed temple on the VR Plus one. If you say that to 6, that's an intended mechanic because it's in the game. Not everything that's in the game is an intended mechanic. There are some things like... what's it called? Where you... Is it bud powering pistons? That is in the game. It's been in the game a long time, and it's no longer considered a bug. It's considered a feature, but it was a bug. It was not intended. But there's other things in the game, like being able to duplicate items through hoppers over the edge of spawn chunks. That was considered a bug, and they have fixed it. Oh, it's thunder and lightning. I don't have a decent trident in this Let's Play. I don't think I've spent enough time going around doing like treasure chests and stuff. I know I did actually an entire, I think it was a 30-minute, it might have been a 1 hour live stream where we just tried to get as much treasure as possible. And maybe it would be cool to do that again sometime, just see what treasure we could get. But I nearly got struck by lightning. Wow, that would be pretty bad if I did. What we need is some copper lightning rods. I don't actually know how to make the recipe for the lightning rods. So yeah, I don't know whether they're going to fix the ability to dupe sand. What are the chances of what? Being hit by lightning? I don't know actually. I think they're pretty low in Minecraft. Look, we're nearly there. We've gone most of the way across, and then we'll be able to get the sponges out before the end of the live stream and just actually go crazy with it. I mean, there we go. I just saw a lightning strike there. The thing is that they are relatively infrequent, and they do it across quite a large area. It would be cool if wearing metal armor would attract lightning more if you were the tallest thing around. Yeah, I mean, that's something that could be a mechanic in the game. I mean, technically... I mean, I don't know about netherite. Oh, look. What was I saying before? Look at all this floating sand. Look. Got some kelp in the way. That's not kelp in the situation. There we go. Just clear that kelp out. I mean, we've got a zombie chicken jockey there, and zombie chicken jockeys are relatively rare. I think like every time a zombie spawns, there is like a 20% chance it will be a zombie baby, and every time a zombie baby spawns, there's like a 20% chance it'll be a chicken jockey. So like, is it 20 or a 1 in 20? No, it's a 1 in 20. So then like you've got a 20 times 20, 2 times 2 is 4. So you've got a 1 in 400 chance of having a zombie chicken jockey. Zombie baby chicken jockey, I should say. And then there's the zombie piglin variant as well. Right, let's go pick up all this sand that floated up to the surface. There we go. So it is relatively rare to see a zombie chicken jockey. I've seen some of Ray's videos where they talk about some of the rarest mobs in the game. It's like having full diamond armor on a skeleton that's all enchanted with this, that, and the other. It's all really quite rare. And there's some other things that are rare as well within, like so the four horsemen trap that can spring. That's usually in lightning storms, I think, as well. There is a chance that some of the enchantments on the equipment of those might actually be on the object twice. So you might, I don't know if mending's possible, but like, for example, you might get a sword and it's got mending on it twice. Things like that, or sharpness on it twice. And I think that is still in the game. I don't think it's been fixed. But it is such a ridiculously small percentage chance that that will happen. Brandon says, it feels like iron only, chain and perhaps gold would cause it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think diamond would cause it. And I don't know what netherite really is supposed to be, but netherite does come in like ingot form, doesn't it? So maybe it is metal? But then I think you need diamond armor to upgrade to netherite. Does sharpness twice stack? I don't know, Brandon. I don't know. That's an interesting thing to ask. I don't know if I could find the video, but if you go to Ray's Works and just subscribe to the YouTube channel, there is lots of really interesting kind of mechanical, technical, and farm building questions that go on over there. It's really good fun. Well, we're getting close to the end of this particular segment of building out this sand bridge. And once we do that, we'll be able to jump in here and give the sponges a go and see if it works. Netherite ingots are 50% gold. Yeah, but the thing is with the netherite ingots, you apply them to diamond. So, like, how much of netherite armor is the netherite? And how much of netherite armor is diamonds? That's a good question. Now I haven't got a bed over there, but see, if my daughter was watching me play right now, she'd be telling me to go to bed. She doesn't like it when I don't go to bed at night in Minecraft. I think it's because of that song, "Don't Mine at Night." That is it a Katy Perry parody? She quite likes that song, and I'm like, well, okay. And she knows the lyrics of "Don't Mine at Night," so she knows when I'm playing Minecraft, there's a song that tells you to not do it at night. And she knows that the monsters come out at night as well. She's only 4, bless her. See, look. She gets a little worried sometimes when the monsters come nearby. I have to just reassure her. It's like, fine, we're okay. They can't hurt me. It's like, they're all the way over there. I mean, that one's probably going to turn into a drown now that it's fallen down that hole into the water. Is probably a thin coating over the diamond, like a plating. Yes. You're probably... Oop, I fell down. You're probably right there, Brandon. Like, the netherite section of netherite armor, it's like... You could almost call it netherite plated diamond armor, couldn't you? Which would be interesting. Okay, I'm just going to do this one, like, the easy-ish way. And then we'll jump down there. I just need to check. I've got some work messages. Just checking none of them are... Nope, none of them are urgent. I can deal with them after my lunch break. That's kind of like the deal I have, is like, you know, do what I want on my lunch break, and the good thing about that is that that means I can hang out with you guys and do a bit of gaming, which is nice. But, you know, it's like, I don't want to abandon my day job. It's important. And I want to be there for my colleagues as well. So if one of my colleagues is having a problem and they're struggling with something, I want to be able to help them. So I need to make sure that I keep an eye on my messages just to make sure that everything is all cool. Go away. Yeah. There we are. A full set of diamond armour is 1/12 netherite, 1/12 gold, and 10/12 diamonds, says Brandon. I mean, I'm not going to validate Brandon's maths there, but that sounds about right. Netherite is an alloy consisting of gold and debris. Yeah, yes, that's spot on, Brandon, you're right. An alloy, that's the right word. Right, here we go. Last bit, folks. Last little bit for this part of the stream of the sand filling. Sometimes I like doing these kind of relatively repetitive tasks because it gives us the chance to have a little bit more of a chat. Oh, hang on. 6 has said it's probably a thin coating over the diamond, and 6 has said that it's an alloy. Yes. Well, there we go, folks. We're not going to do the spongy bits at night. I'm almost certain I'll have a bed in my toolbox. So let's just get my toolbox out. Yep, there's a bed. Make it daytime. Let's just check. Yep, that all looks okay. And we'll just dump the rest of the sand back for now. There we go. And let's see how these sponges go. So let's take, well, all of them, I guess, and see what happens. Brandon says, I like the texture pack that makes netherite have a gold inlay. Yeah, I see what somebody's done there is go, oh, you make it with gold. Gold should be showing. They're not really treating it like a proper alloy, which it sounds like it is. It sounds like that the netherite is an alloy of debris and gold, which then is a plating upon the diamond armor. So let's just do one and see what happens. Let's do it towards the middle. Yeah, look, it reaches all the way across, which is nice. So, and it did a few blocks out. So if I do one here, yeah, we're going to need one in the corner there. So in theory, if I just like work my way along here, and if I do it faster, we just need to get rid of that in the corner. You should be able to just like really just rip through this, and just where there's a bit there, just hopefully the fact that I've done this as a strip will mean that it doesn't just fill up again. And the only thing I don't think I have right with me now is my hoe. But I do have a netherite hoe. Oh my goodness, this is an interesting way of going down. All the kelp's breaking. Do I go down or across? I suppose I could just swim and go through. I kind of like the random way of doing it rather than the slow, meticulous way. But this is working nice. Oh my goodness, all the fish are going to lose their home. I feel sorry for the fish now. Well, there is the first stack of... see, that's something else I probably need to think about, is that the kelp might not be helping me here. It's like redoing the source blocks or something. Yeah, if you go all the way down to the bottom, then it's a struggle to come back up to the top. So I think like going across is better. Just identifying like the highest point in an area and just hitting a sponge at it. Like that's a high point, that's a high point, there. Maybe going either way. Oh, this is satisfying. It's a bit messy. But this is... I'm going to get stuck down here, though. I've just realised... Oh, no, I'm not. I've got an elytra. I can get out of anywhere. Silly me. We haven't used half our sponge yet, which is reassuring. Okay, so we're about halfway through the sponge. There we go. Oh, yeah, this is going quite nice, and we're almost certainly most of the way down. The difficult bit is going to be collecting it. I feel, because like, how are you going to get from sponge to sponge to do that? It just doesn't make sense. It's going to be like some sort of parkour, hoe dancing nightmare. Even then, even when this is like flowing back through again, it's not creating water source blocks because the sponge has enough reach to get both sides. So that's good. So whatever width I've done this, I feel is probably optimal, and that was an accident. It's like a happy accident that I managed to make an optimal width sponge trench. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so question number 1 was answered. Is this trench the right width? I think the answer is yes. Question number 2 about have I got enough sponge? I think the answer again is yes, because we do have some left in our inventory, nearly a stack. So now it's a matter of harvesting this sponge, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do efficiently. What I might have to do is just like come up here and just use my hoe to go from sponge to sponge to sponge to sponge and just go down, and then use a rocket to go back up to the top and then do it again and just keep going down and down and oh my goodness, I'm going to die. No, there we go. It certainly looks cool, and I can't think of enough scaffolding. Yeah, that is actually an interesting way of looking at it. Scaffolding might be the way to do this. So what I'll do, hopefully between now and next time, is I will do the other segments and dig it down. So then next time we can actually put the mechanics in of the slime farm, and hopefully it will be done in a stream. Maybe we'll start the stream with a time lapse. I don't know. But that's going to be all for now. We've come to the end of this lunchtime live stream. Remember, tomorrow there is not a stream because we finished our KSP Let's Play. But look out for an announcement of what's coming up next. And then on Wednesday, we've got Minecraft with the Viewer Plus subscribers on the Viewer Plus Life in the Village 2 server. And then Thursday night, we've of course got our continuation of my RimWorld series. I hope you've enjoyed this stream, and I will see you all soon. Take care, and for now, goodbye everybody.